What's going on, everybody? It's Half Baked. We're sitting here in the Jeep, about to pull out of the driveway. We're gonna head to Route 94, right by Stairway to Heaven. Meet my buddy Trevor. We're gonna hike up Stairway to Heaven to way on the shelters, about 5 miles. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna hike a couple miles to the road that we're meeting at. Shuttle cars back and forth, you know. Have one at the start and the finish. It's gonna be an interesting trip. It's about 36 degrees and it's raining. Oh well, let's go. So we made it to Route 94 here. Trevor's got his sweet new orange fucking rain jacket on. We will not lose him today. It is misty. It's not too rainy. It's not too cold. Rocking the shorts and the gaiters, all funny looking. Put the rain skirt on. Yeah, let's get started. We've only been walking a couple minutes. We couldn't see Stairway to Heaven and Pinwheels Vista up there until right about now. We looked up and said, whoa. Obviously super misty, and the trail is kind of weird. It's like snowy and slushy and icy all at the same time. With the fog and the mist coming up from the base here is real cool looking. What do you think, Trev?
Pretty remarkable.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. We gonna keep it moving. It's actually not too bad right now, so we'll just mosey our way on up. So we reached the base of the climb here. Basically gives you a sweet preview of what you get to fucking trudge your way up. I think it's about 1,000 feet. I don't know. 900 feet. I don't know. It's up there. We're down here, and we're gonna go from down here to up there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Be a cool spot to camp. All right, here we go. Pop over with the camera to the view, and well, you can see the bottom, barely. Kinda. Not really. It kinda isn't raining right now, actually. Now that we're out of the trees, we're not getting dripped on. It's pretty cool up here. I'm just gonna hang out for a minute before we get too cold, and then we'll keep on our merry way. Well, now that we're off the super traveled trail, it is for sure less broken, and we're post-holing a little bit. You can see it's very foggy. Watch that car disappear. Gone. We hung out in that parking lot just to be off the snow for a sec. It was nice. Sketchy ass crossing that road though, because there's no shoulder with all the snow piled up. Probably the most dangerous part of our hike, arguably. It looks like there was a snow machine or ATV or something on here, so it's nicely packed. Happy to be on this nicer snow for a minute. Trail was pretty rough for us with no snowshoes. What do you say, Trev?
Yeah, it's pretty slippery and deep. Post-holing, so it's slow going.
Yeah, it was pretty tough walking. We're down here now, so let's see if this is where we're gonna get water. Oh, we made it to the shelter. It's very short down this side trail. Doesn't look like anybody's in here. We're sitting here, it's nice and dry. Trevor's friend Tony's gonna be hiking in to meet us for a little bit. And he's bringing us water, so we don't even have to go down and get any water. It's perfect. Got the hammock all set up. Cuban tarp this time. And 40-degree enlightened equipment top quilt instead of my 10-degree. Worst part, I think, was packing down the snow with no snowshoes. Let me show you a couple little things here. We use a Beckett hitch, or at least I do. You can look that up. It's pretty easy, light suspension. I enjoy it. It's a built-in drip line for it, basically. Use the excess to build up some drip loops. Run those outside your hammock. That should keep any rain from coming down the strap onto the hammock. Good amount of space in here. It's not windy, so I'm not worried about how low the hammock hangs, really. Just that I'm covered, pretty well covered, pretty good amount of space. It's beautiful right now, sun's shining. So this Cuban fiber tarp from Hammock Gear, I've got the Dutch wear suspension. I don't know exactly what he calls this, but this is not a continuous ridgeline like I use on my Superfly. This is a little lighter. It's pretty easy to set up, and my favorite part about it is the V that it creates on both ends so that your hammock strap can be above your tarp line and pass through the V. Pretty nice. My feet are a little wet, but they're not really cold right now. To save all my dry stuff for when I need it. Got a nice packed path that I made to my little campsite, so my feet should stay dry. I've got plastic bags to use as camp shoes, so when I have dry socks on and I'm nice and cozy here at the shelter and I need to pee or go back to the hammock, I slip the sandwich bags, big gallon sandwich bags, over my dry socks, put them in my wet shoes, and my dry socks stay dry. So we'll do all that and sit here and just be in the woods. It's dark now. Made the old ramen. It's chilly, but it's not too cold. It's not raining. It's definitely damp. It's a damp cold. It's probably 38-ish. Tony was here. We're just hanging out. Thank you for the water, brother. He hauled up a gallon of water for us and some beers for himself. It was pretty cool. Just hung out. I'm enjoying my ramen. We're just going to hang out a bit.
Life is good.
Life is good in the shelter, man. Just getting in here. The moon is super bright, super clear tonight. Looks like we might dodge the rain. Got my water bottle sticking out in the snow there. Everything's in the hammock. I'm all set. Should be toasty enough with my 20-degree under. Should keep me real warm. What's up, everyone? It's about 6:15. Slept pretty good. Didn't get rained on. We're about to pack this thing up. Make some tea. We're gonna get out of here early. Beat the rain. There's definitely some cloud cover. So if we can get out of here early and beat the rain, it'd be pretty clutch. Me and Trevor are just hanging out now in the shelter for a bit. Trevor, how'd you sleep in here?
So. Warm, cold, so switching back and forth.
Yeah, he was saying he woke up a few times, and for me, that's what it's like to sleep in a shelter. But I've never slept with a real sleeping pad. I've only slept with a cut-down Z-Lite in a shelter, or even sometimes just borrowed sit pads. When I thru hiked, I didn't really carry a pad for a lot of the trail, which limited my ability to sleep in shelters. It's a decent morning. It's about 30 degrees. I'm going to get out of here before it starts raining, snowing, whatever. I only got 2 miles to the car. Should be pretty easy. Made it back to the trail here. Still post holing a bit, but it's definitely frozen over here on the trail. So we'll have a decent time at least in the park. Warwick Turnpike. Trevor, what's that mean for you?
That section of New Jersey is finished, so completed all of the New York and New Jersey trail miles.
Sweet. Trevor's got New York and New Jersey now done. This section of trail has not been hiked in a while. Someone did post hole through for us, but this is like basically unbroken. So we're gonna be tiptoeing through these steps here, and it's gonna suck. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Here we are, 1 mile from the car. It's been since that Warwick Turnpike. We've been following one set of frozen post-hold footprints, and doesn't match either of our strides, so it's been rough going. Here's the road. Yeah, we're done with that. Not a terrible trip. Thought the conditions were going to be much worse weather-wise, which led to different snow conditions than we thought, and some unpacked, unbroken trail. So that kind of sucked for the last mile there, but we made it out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time out on the trail. Take it easy.